Blake the Snake, career building interview, take one.
Boom. We're locked in.
You're locked in?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Test.
Well, instead of bleeping it, make a motor sound or something, you know, like instead of going go "Harr."
Before school, I was always hands-on the weekend, working on my car. I decided, you know what, I want to make this a career. So I decided, I'm gonna check out the school. So I came with my parents, we all loved it. And now I'm here, and I'm glad to be here.
Ooh, before I was hating life, working as a manager at Five Below. Sorry to name drop. Wanted to do something better. I've always liked working with my hands. Didn't really like normal jobs, so wanted to chase that, and it being involved with cars.
I'm a auto mechanic, ex-military, just looking to build some cool stuff.
A little bit about myself is I have always been a huge race car guy. I grew up around race cars. My dad raced at Rancho and Irwindale. Ever since I was less than a year old, you know, I was on a racetrack on the weekends. I did a few different things. I tried a few different things with school, with, you know, different careers, and always wanted to learn welding, TIG welding and things like that, and fabrication. Then I found the Fab School. I'm very grateful that I found it at the time that I did.
I was kind of looking for a career path, and welding in general just suits my needs, especially with like all the car stuff that I do. I want to be able to do all my own fabrication and stuff like that, not have to pay anyone to do it. I'd rather do it myself, you know?
I was always into automotive. I built my Cherokee with my dad, and I started welding. We bought a Harbor Freight welder, and we pretty much just taught ourselves how to weld, and I just never stopped wanting to do it. And I was done with my job, so I was over it, so I used leaving my job as an excuse to come here and further it all.
Are you still in good ties with that job, or do you hate it?
I f***ing hate it. But while I was working there, I used to work 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. So after work every day, I'd go to a shop that builds square bodies. Like we restore like square bodies on 1-tons, and I would just go there and learn all day long. And at one point they were like, dude, you need to get out of your job and you need to go to the school that your dad sent you 3 years ago. Cause he did. He sent me to school and I just like blew it off. I was like, whatever. I'm making $23 an hour, it doesn't matter, you know?
Before joining the school, I had a very big passion for cars, like to go fast, like to get sideways, like building shit. I had a friend who was like looking for a fabrication school, so he told me about this school and I was like, yeah, it's the way to go.
I worked as a motorcycle mechanic and bought and sold a lot of trucks and motorcycles and stuff, and just wanted to, I don't know, advance my skills, I guess.
I was in the Army straight out of high school for 6 years. Then I got out, didn't know what I wanted to do. Went to be an operations manager for like shipping company, and hated it. Worked a lot of hours, decided, you know, why not follow my dream, so I ended up here.
A little bit about me? Where do I start? Next question.
I went through kindergarten, grade school, and high school. Joined the Marine Corps, got out, went to college, got out, a bird with an egg full of information dropped on me. What brought me here was the idea to learn something new about fabricating, how it would translate to what I already knew about fabricating from another industry.
That just expanded your knowledge.
That was the idea.
your skill set to develop?
Oh, 100%, 1000%. Like from when I came here, I've messed around with like MIG, but never TIG. Actually, that's not true. I've probably done TIG like once or twice before I came here, but like never actually like tried to mess with it for real. And doing it here, it's definitely way more drastic, all my skills that I've learned.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes, of course, yeah. Got much better at welding, much better at just fabricating in general.
Yes, 100%. In quite a few areas.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I welded like once before I came here, and then now I'm just dropping absolute dimes. You know what it is.
I've added to them from another angle. I don't think I got better in any particular way. The outside world has distracted me way too much, in addition to what distracts me here. A lot to process in a short period of time.
I think so. Yeah.
Who's the best at notching?
Probably me.
Oh, most definitely. I didn't know anything before I came here, so all of my skills have developed.
100%. 100%. I wouldn't say like walking in anywhere that I'm gonna be 100% confident doing anything, because I'm not like that. Like it just doesn't, confidence doesn't come natural to me, but I know that if I think about it enough, like if I just sit there, I'm like, okay, how do I do all of this? Like I'm capable of doing everything that we learned.
Oh yeah, especially with John. John helps out a lot, gets us going good.
Oh man, I gotta think on that one. It was all challenging. The easiest thing for me was drawing the blueprints. Challenging thing for me was actually turning the blueprints into the piece and getting it to fit the jigs.
I don't really know. I feel like every project kind of had its, at least something. Maybe the first weld test, I guess those were pretty easy. Most challenging, probably the vase project. That one was, that one pissed me off a lot for sure.
TIG, I mean, just trying to TIG on like the chair and then like the A-arm. The A-arm was a difficult one, like just getting all the right angles, because you always gotta have the right angles on TIG just to make it stick right.
Challenging everything. I'd never done anything here, ever. I mean, I'd worked with some tools, but like everything here, I'd never even welded. Like day one, I didn't even know what I was looking at, dude. I was like, what the f is this, you know? And intuitive, I feel like same answer, everything. It's a whole big adventure. I was like, made me think about things a lot differently.
Welding was probably the easiest part. Keeping everything nice and pretty, I guess, is the hardest part.
Oh man, I hate aluminum. Screw aluminum. Dude, I've never wanted to throw something against the wall so hard than those little aluminum coupons. Oh man, that's a hard one. Nothing was like really easy, you know?
Nothing? Dude, nothing except for MIG welding. I wanted to die like the first week and a half because I already knew how to do it. Like, it's hard to come into something when you already know how to do it, because then you're listening, you're like, well, I already know how to do. Like, tape measures did not come intuitively. I failed the test that I took on when I came in here, and you know, how long did it take me to read a tape measure? Honestly, notching. Notching and the machine shop.
Most challenging, you should say penny. That's what you should say.
Before the dog. Penny is so much happier now that Luca is here. Yes.
A friend, just any friend. Yeah. An acquaintance, he's got a friend. What were the best times you had with your classmates or your instructors?
Best time.
Best time?
Ooh, best times I had with my classmates?
Every moment I spent away from them.
Can you elaborate why?
Well, I really don't like people that much. I don't like noise. I don't like large groups. However, I also learned that while I was here. Yeah, to elaborate on that would be to say, I'm also reminded that I like to work alone. But of course, you can't build a hot rod or an off-road vehicle single-handedly in a quick period of time.
I don't know.
I don't even know why you picked me, to be honest. I can't really. I have no idea. No.
Not a whole lot of good times with these guys. No. It was, yeah, just meeting new people. Good times messing around in class. It was all good times, no bad times. So
Every day is different. Every day is the same. You know, like you can expect the same shit about. I can't say that. I was gonna say it just now.
Is it an insider? Yeah.
What can't you say?
That you can't.
Do it.
John's #1 rule. There's 2 rules. The only 2 rules that our entire class has to follow is #1 is no, and #2, don't take your shoes off. We watched the bead rolling videos and the dude takes his shoes off to feel the pedal better. So we're all doing bead rolling. John's all, don't take your shoes off.
All of it, man. All of it was so fun. My class was amazing.
Probably just like the behind the scenes in the classroom, just f***ing around and like just shop talk. Honestly, like it's fun to work hard and it's also fun to play hard. And that keeps it enjoyable. Like I don't wake up and think, oh, I gotta go to school today. Like I don't think like that. It's a blessing to come here and actually be able, it's a privilege to be able to come here and like hang out with guys that are like-minded and are into the same things. You gotta have a sense of humor if you're gonna come to this school.
Racing the chairs, that was pretty fun, I'd say. That was pretty cool.
Oh man, none, they all sucked. Every day, literally every day is such a fun time being here. There's always something to laugh about. I know, every day is literally like, it's so fun. We always share, like we're always joking around, always laughing, always having a good time. Definitely some good people at the Fab School, I enjoy.
The chassis project, me and him were grouped up. It was a good time. And hey, we came out with a good cage, so.
Had to have been, again, the roll cage. Just the amount of teamwork and getting everybody involved was amazing. Making a lot of friends like that.
Doing the chair, going to like, the chair was super fun. I mean, we split up a little bit, but like everyone was, it was great vibes. Doing the carbon stuff was fun over there too, because I mean, I had this guy and a couple other people over there. It was super fun.
Well, shout out to John, you know, best instructor here. Shout out to Cole, shout out to Chase, shout out to Gary, shout out to Blake. Those are my boys.
I would like to shout out my instructors, John and Gary. They have been amazing and they taught me so much.
shout out to my mom. That's about it.
Shout out to John, Gary, all my classmates. So much fun. Definitely, like everyone at the school. For everyone here is so awesome and supportive. Helps you through everything, so I love it.
Honestly, everyone in my class, they all kicked ass, and my instructors, John and Gary, have been nothing but good to us. John, I actually recently found this out from him, is that this is his first official class. He's been an assistant instructor the last couple semesters. He's so knowledgeable and so patient. I try to focus on absorbing that knowledge so much, and I overthink a lot of the stuff. John isn't afraid to not sugarcoat things. He will not chew you out, but he'll give you the business. If it's like, dude, stop overthinking it, send it, you know? You guys kick ass.
Shout out to John. Shout out to the whole class. We had a good time. We're like a big team, you know? We all help each other.
Just to the instructors, Rudy, the whole class.
Well, everyone in my family that supported me getting here and making this decision, but in this building, I mean everyone, but on the top of my list, and I talk about him all the time, is John. Like I honestly, our class is awesome. Like I tell everyone, and everyone in my family can probably contest to it, that I literally say how much I scored with our class.
Should I stand or should I keep sitting?
Keep sitting down. Keep sitting
All
down. Okay, you good? You good?
I mean, every day it was more jokes and everything. Just everyone's with each other and it's great. Yeah.
We love Fab School.
I appreciate the knowledge that my instructors have shared and opened up to me. And f*** the rest of them. Why aren't you saying cut, Slate? I don't know if you're still rolling or not, but you just saw what my heart looks like. The bead rolling, because it completed the funeral setup. The vase is the urn, the flower is the flower, and the bead roll is the tombstone. I will die in my work, is what I'm saying. My plan is to see what lies ahead. If there's something for me, it will present itself. If they want to take This course, they're already a step ahead because they're not in my class. Get all your ducks in a row before you get here, because the routine, especially coming from out of state, is a little bit more straining than it needs to be. And if you plan on starting, plan on finishing, no matter what it is.
During the time in the curriculum, what was the best times you had?